विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। So we are reading chapter 23 from canto 4. Maharaj Prithu's going back home. So this is small chapter. So 1 to 18 shlokas, they are about Prithu Maharaja's Vanaprastha life and departure. And then 19 to 22, that is Archi, the consort of King Prithu, performs final rites and enters fire. 23 to 30, the wives of demigod praises Archi, and then 31st to 39 is the Falashruti. So small chapter is there. So we'll start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So chapter 23, Maharaj Prithu's going back home. Maitreya Uvacha Dushtvatmanam Prayasamekada Vainya Atmavan Atmana Vardhita Shesha Swanusarga Prajapatihi Jagatastathushaschapi Vrittido Dharma Bhritsatam Nishpaditeshvaradesho Yadarthamihadhyatnivan Atmajeshvatmajamnyasya Virahadrutatimiva Prajasu Vimanasvekaha Sadaro Gattavo Povanam. Yes? Who is having the mic? Yeah.
At the last stage of his life, when Maharaj Prithu saw himself getting old, that great soul who was king of the world divided whatever opulence he had accumulated among all kinds of living entities, moving and non-moving. He arranged pensions for everyone according to the religious principles, and after executing the orders of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, in the complete coordination with him, he dedicated his sons onto the earth, which was considered to be his daughter. Then Maharaj Prithu left the presence of his citizens, who were almost lamenting and crying from feeling separation from the king, and went to the forest alone with his wife to perform austerities.
Yeah, so this whole section till 18th, wonderful austerities of Prithu Maharaj is described. So we have to understand that purpose of austerities is to please the Supreme Lord. Yat karoshi, yadashnasi, yat juhosi, dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya, tat kurushva madarpanam. So that tapasya also is for the pleasure of the Lord only. It is offered to the Lord. So why tapasya is done? Just to purify oneself. The way before, if you go to the hospital, if they give injection, then before injection what they do? They put some spirit. Why? Yeah. Huh? Okay. Yeah, so that area is disinfected because you are putting the needle inside. In case there are some on that small half millimeter area, if some germs are there, they will go inside with the needle. So then that is sterilized. Every instrument before they proceed for surgery, that is sterilized. Either they open it first time and then throw it off, or if one item is used second time, then it is sterilized so that there is no infection. So basically, that sterilization process makes sure that there is no again that disease. So this austerities are making ourselves sterilized, then other things becomes very easy. Devotional service or yoga or whatever other performances are there. That's why we'll find that before doing any serious activity, we have been seen that in scriptures there are austerities given. So austerities always come before some serious responsibility. Now he is going back home, back to Godhead. That cannot happen without completely purifying from all bondage, attachment, and then when he becomes free, then he go back home, back to Godhead. Even when Lord Ramachandra was to coronate next day, it was announced that Ramachandra's Rajabhishek is there. So Vashishta came and told the austerities to be performed one day before. He said, night you have to sleep on the floor, you have to fast, and many other austerities he gave. So we see that even for becoming king, because that is a big responsibility, it is not fun. It is not a time for party. That now you are elected as a king, and so he came and told that now you do austerities, so that with purified body and mind you will be able to serve the whole society. So our job is we are living for service. Renounced order means we are for service only every day, and that's how we see that every renounced order there should be enough tapasya to purify our body and mind. Like, which are the common tapasya given by Prabhupada? Okay. Morning program, Mangalarti, that is almost like a regulative principles of devotional service. Tapasya? fasting on Ekadashi days. Festival days fasting. So that's why sometimes this question comes that festival is there to celebrate. How you celebrate with fasting? It's like, so Lord is happy and then devotees are supposed to be happy, and then why you fast? You are happy, then you should do feasting. But then we celebrate that to please the Lord, and to the degree more we are purified, better we can celebrate. That's the. So celebration is not for sense gratification. Celebration is for higher purpose. So that's how the austerities they come. And specifically when Prabhupada gave these 4 regulatory principles, no meditating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex, that is also austerities along with chanting Hare Krishna, 16 rounds. So when we do both, only austerities are of no use. That's why they say, na, this आराधितो यदि हरि तपसा तथा किम, नाराधितो यदि हरि tapasa tatha kim. If you are worshipping the Supreme Lord, then there is no need of very severe austerities. Going to the forest, sitting in sun and dipping yourself in cold water. What is the use? And they says, if you are not worshipping the Lord, then even if you do Hiranyakashipu type of austerities, what is the use? Because the Lord is not worshipped. So these austerities, when we see, we should not see that, oh, that time they needed that austerities and it was very nice. But principle is this, that any responsible work without austerities, there is a tendency to become contaminated. It's like that. So to remove the chances of that contamination, austerity is kept like that. Because the renounced order can become any time contaminated. But then these austerities, they help us to be disinfected. Daytime we go and meet so many people and do so many things. So there is a chance of contamination. That's how we get up early in the morning, chant our rounds, do austerities. That make sure that we are not contaminated. So here we see that Maharaj Prithu, he left home along with his wife. So that is which ashrama? So he entered into Vanaprastha because he took his wife. So Prabhupada writes in the purport that Maharaj Prithu was one of the Shaktiavesh incarnation, and then when avatar they appear, they come for restoring religion, because King Vena was there, religion was at stake. So the Lord appeared as his son only. So, and then he showed his exemplary power in governing and administration, and he became exemplary in his retirement also. Prabhupada writes in the purport ahead, one should not simply remain at home until time of death, but should separate from family life at a timely moment and prepare himself to go back home, back to Godhead. Yeah. So our one couple had come to meet and take blessings because they were getting married. So they approached His Holiness Jayadvaita Maharaj. He says, Maharaj, any instructions? Can you please bless? In what mood we should enter Grihasthashram? He says, your mood to enter Grihasthashram should be to leave it. at proper time. So like that he said, don't enter into it that till the fag end of life you will remain here. So your mood is that I do my required things in 20, 25 years and then I want to leave. So that mood should be there while entering only. So, yeah. So here also he is very exemplary that he leaves. Text 4. तत्राप्यदाभ्य नियमो वैखानस सुम सुम सुसम्मते आरब्ध उग्रतपसी यथा स्वविजये पुरा.
After retiring from family life, Maharaj Prithu strictly followed the regulations of retired life and underwent severe austerities in the forest. He engaged in these activities as seriously as he had formerly engaged in leading the government and conquering everyone.
Yeah. So Prabhupada writes in the purport about Vanaprastha stage of life, tapasya or austerity is strongly recommended. Maharaj Prithu followed exactly all the rules of Vanaprastha life, which is technically known as Vaikhanasa ashram. So, yeah. And if you see what type of austerities they are following here, so they are quite severe. So, this kind of severe austerities are not possible suddenly. Somebody has lived in very five-star amenities, and then one day he go to the forest, he will die only. There is no hot water. There is so that person died, na, who left his job in Bharat Chodo, that Asakar non-corporate, yeah, C.R. Das, something, because Gandhiji told that leave all your British jobs, and he was on very big job, earning lakhs of rupees. But then, in that emotional feat, he just left that job. But because he was so accustomed, he couldn't handle that renunciation. So within few months, he died only, because he couldn't handle that. He was on the road basically. He was previously living like palatial. So here we see that now Prithu Maharaj has gone to the forest, and now he is eating dry leaves and drinking water only, staying on living on the, sleeping on floor and things like that. Is it possible if somebody just ऐसे switch तो नहीं होता है ना एक दिन में? So that means while living also he was having enough austerities, and he was accustomed to go through that austerities, fasting or whatever, and then it is natural that you increase that austerities as a, yeah, because immediately it is not possible. Because I remember I was talking to one senior devotee, and I asked him that, Are, you are so senior, your name is not there in initiation list. He says, नहीं मैं नहीं डाला हूँ. क्या हुआ? वो भगत भगाते हैं, वो बहुत प्रचार करना पड़ता है.